Well, yes, indeed. What is identity?
Identity is what makes you distinguishable from the next person. Sorry.
I agree with it.
Someone's image.
Hello. Identity to me is is fire and fun. I play with fire and I have fun, and that's who I am. That's what I do.
People have identity. Places have identity, like Byron Bay. It's got different things that identify it.
The control of identity.
Yeah. And then I got another one in
Are you filming?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the most obvious one, but it's who you are, isn't it? It's like your personality. It's what your friends as well, isn't it? Because they make your personality.
How you act. I don't know.
Yeah, it's how you are around things, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of what you look like too, I think. I mean, a cat looks like a cat. We know it is a cat because it looks like one.
how one smells.
Yeah.
In terms of a smelly cat or dog.
Smells, how someone, I don't know, get dressed or act with people that doesn't need.
Appearance, strength,
Character,
the ability to
what you
fly,
feel you are.
standing out from the crowd.
Well,
I feel like at the moment my identity, I prefer to be Mr. Invisible than Mr. Captain America. But I'm afraid I don't have too many words of wisdom on identity.
If you're invisible, can you have an identity?
To me, identity is the proof of who you are. Cool.
Identity is when you are happy with yourself and you do what you want, you know. You don't not people take you and put you in a way.
Control you.
Yeah, when you have your own way and you go your own way.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
identity for me.
The whole human race almost suffers from mistaken identity. They identify with their ego self rather than their true self. So Jung had a model, a mandala, a sphere, and when the light shines on the sphere, well, the centre of the light, that's the ego, it's on the surface, but like the iceberg, the unconscious is 7/8 below the surface, for argument's sake. Well, the centre of the whole sphere is our true self, so we identify with a wave and not the ocean. So our true nature is the witness of the ocean, the oceanic experience of cosmic consciousness.
You mentioned genetics, where people are born.
Well, yeah. But it's not just. I don't know. Like it's also like I think your belief system as well. Like your beliefs and. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
I think identity is just different ways of us all categorising from one to the other. But at the end of the day, you all have to realise just how fucking similar we all are. And identity doesn't mean much because we're all just blobs of carbon. So your little piece of paper means shit. And it says your name and all that stuff on it. That's my opinion.
Yes, I think identity is just your soul. You have to differentiate between body and mind. And your identity is what you really are. It's your soul. And in each reincarnation, your identity stays the same. It's you, the same person. Thank you.
Someone's image.
No.
Speak for bags. Bags. Let bags out.
Let it rip, Bags.
Go bags.
Someone that can, it's how you defy yourself.
Define.
Cut.
For me, there's two types of identity. There's the one that we create for ourselves, which is like sort of our outer personality, our hair, or how we look, and how we show ourselves to other people in the world. And then there's our other identity, which is sort of a more sacred identity, which is what we are before all those things, sort of our inner self. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really tired. I can't think. My identity is hidden behind my tiredness.
I say identity is basically what makes like a person, a label, anything. It makes it
it basically makes that unique within, like, far between anything else. Everything else is like, you know, it has its own characteristic. You know, it makes a label, you know, a person. Everything about it. It just, you know, makes that one thing. It's just a little bit different than everything else, you know.
Identity is what you decide to think and feel about yourself and what you're surrounded by.
Depends. It can be in that modern day and age. We've got a lot of people using identity from the clothes they wear, the things they buy, the places they live, the cars they drive.
Identity is knowing your genes, knowing your genealogical history, finding out your identity. Depends which identity you're looking for. You know, you have real identities and you have ones which are false.
What is your identity? Do you define your own identity, or do you allow others to define it for you? Who has the power to define identity? You or someone or some other entity?
Yeah, it's about who you are. Appearance. Peace, love.
It's culturally instilled, isn't it? I don't know, it's so complex. Like,
what is it?
Exactly. It's what you make it.
What is it? That's my answer.
It's whatever you want it to be.
It's what I am.
No idea.
Ashley,
It's who you are.
I don't know what identity is. I don't know what Australian identity is, but an interesting thing was on Australia Day, aka Invasion Day, which is what I call it. I noticed a whole lot of people draped in Australian flags and beating their chests and being very patriotic. And I just don't think that's part of the Australian identity. I really don't think that's what it is to be Australian. Patriotism.
Several places all have different types of identity, such as Nimbin compared to Byron Bay and other places.
Obviously, it's like you can say that it's who you are and who you want to be and so on. But basically, I think that the identity, for me, it's like something more. I think like who I am is it's like, okay, now I'm far out. Deep water here.
Working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hate you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. Till you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules.
So I make sure other people enjoy the fire, have fun, and yeah, everything's good.
Who controls your identity? What is your identity? What is you?
Is this going to end up on some dodgy YouTube?
Who are you? Who am I? I, Rastafari, Jah.
You know, so I really, that's pretty much all I got. So, is that good, man?
That's about all I got. And your upbringing. That'd be probably the final one to top it off. The way, the way you're brought up.
Yeah.
That's about all I've got to say on it, really.
You can stop now!
Alright, have a good one.